trauma is information that can be stored at a genetic level and passed down through generations. 5 generations after the actual trauma actually happened, you can have post-traumatic symptoms still coming out in some of those people.
I can see that some of my blueprints and drama bonding isn't actually from my lifetime, the epigenetics from my ancestors.
What a great addition, thank you. That's
and
excellent.
I can see it flowing onto my kids in the areas that I'm not conscious.
There is a connection between genetics and trauma. What we've discovered is trauma is information that can be stored at a genetic level and passed down through generations. 5 generations after the actual trauma actually happened, you can have post-traumatic symptoms still coming out in some of those people. And so that in itself is nothing more than a concept that is interesting. The reality is becoming aware and conscious of who you are and how you operate based on whatever those epigenetics are. There's been a disproportionate amount of my work that has been clearing ancestral stuff, especially the last probably year, unrealizing, because I've just thought it was all mine, and then about a year ago I started having some really interesting stuff happening, and I realized I was clearing stuff that wasn't mine, and I just found it super, super interesting. But what you will discover is some of it's yours, some of it's not, but if it's within you, guess what? It's all yours. And the way I see it as my responsibility to break the pattern. Not just for me, but for anyone I touch. Your genetics can turn on and off. Your DNA can change whilst you're just sitting there. And what we've discovered when it comes to understanding the cellular environment, the cells respond to the environment. And all you've got to do is create the right environment for the desired response, and you get the response that you're looking for. The more conscious we can be of what's coming up for us, it's not about going, oh, this is not mine, it's my grandmother's, although that might come through for you. It's just going, this is my responsibility. It's come up for me, it's my responsibility. I want to cut it here. I don't want to pass it on to Noah, because I am fully aware right now that I've passed on some epigenetics to Noah, but I'm also fully aware that I've still got the time to work on them myself so that I can correct his genetics just through osmosis. Now, whether you buy into that or not, I really don't give a fuck, because I'm seeing it work in play. Okay, I'm having it come to me with the work that I'm doing, actual work where I'm sitting there clearing stuff for my son, okay, not even for myself, because that's the depth of the work that I want to go through. And so that's where this can also be applied, as long as it's applied in a responsible way. Some people might go, but oh yes, I'm working on my stuff, but it's not mine because I'm perfect, it's grandma's. It's like, no dude, it's yours. She gave it to you. It's called your inheritance.
Hey YouTube, thank you so much for watching this video. I would love to know in the comments below, what was your #1 takeaway? Give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this in your feed, and share this with someone you think that it might actually help. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video.